Yo, what's going on, everyone? So the version 2.3 special program is almost here. The announcement is finally here. It's gonna be coming out, or it's gonna be going live on June 7th. And right now it's on June 3rd, or right now, today's June 3rd, so we have 4 days until the special program airs. And I'm personally really hyped for it for a lot of reasons. Let's get into it. It's gonna be a little longer of a video than usually whenever I make a video on special program announcements. That's because I'm gonna be giving my thoughts on what version 2.3 could be. Like speculating, right? I don't usually do that with these kinds of videos, so let's make a leak-free speculation video based on the information on 2.3 that we have right now. This suite here, it's just the same thing here. It doesn't really matter. Let me just start off with some of the obvious things, right? Farewell Penacony, you know, very obviously this is gonna be the very last Penacony update. Obviously there's gonna be future updates that are Penacony themed, right? Holyverse doesn't really like adding new regions or having a region that wastes away and never ever gets updated, right? Some regions get more updates than others, right? The Shenzhou. But take for example Irilo 6, right? Irilo 6, the story was done and dusted. It was finished. It was a finished product by version 1.0, the launch product. But in version 1.4, we actually came back to Irilo 6, right? For the Ethereum Wars and the continuance mission. So we could be seeing the same thing with Penacony in the future. This isn't it, you know. This is it for the main story of Penacony, but chances are we'll most likely be getting future Penacony updates. So this isn't the end, you know. This isn't the end of the Penacony updates, only the end of the story, sadly. But we don't know what this could be. Not sure if it's gonna be not sure if it's gonna be just like wrapping things up like version 1.3 for the Shinjo, or if it's gonna be like actually have story. Now what I mean by that is in 1.0, when the game launched, Relo 6 and the Heart of Space Station were already finished, right? But the Shenzhou story was still going on. 1.1 didn't do anything for the story. 1.2 added it added it added 1.2 was the climax for the Shenzhou story, and then 1.3 was like just wrapping things up, the conclusion, right? Kind of like with Penacony, you know. 2.0 was like the launch for Penacony. 2.1 added more Penacony content. 2.2 was the climax, and then 2.3 is the conclusion. This was already confirmed by the devs themselves in the 2.0 special program, I think, where 2.3 is going to be the last Penacony update. Again, it's obvious. I lingered on that for too long though. We also know that Firefly and Jade are gonna be making their debuts in version 2.3. Acheron's here just because, you know, she's a Penacony character. Well, in terms of like affiliation to the story, she is a Penacony character. So I consider her a Penacony character, right? It makes sense for her to be here. Albert as usual. So we're gonna be getting more Penacony content. This is it for the Penacony story. It's bittersweet, right? But it's gonna be coming out on June 7th now, or the special program is gonna be coming out on June 7th. What that means is the actual version update isn't gonna be coming out until the 18th. So that's gonna last all the way up until the 29th, or the 30th. My bad, the 30th. Which is great, you know. That's really good. What this means is they have the second half of June and all of July basically to do a summer event. Now, what do we see here? Summer festivities, right? We got the umbrella, we got the drink, you know, we got the little ducky here in the pool, and the floaty, of course, and that in the straw hat. And even the tree too, it kind of resembles more like more warmer areas of the world, right? You know, this could be Honkai Star Rail's first ever summer event, maybe. You know, in addition to the conclusion of the Penacony story, I don't think it'll be a full out like summer themed update like version 1.6 for Genshin or 2.8 or 3.8 for Genshin, right? It can't be because obviously it has to be Penacony themed, but they could do a combination of the Penacony story and summer festivities. That's kind of what they did last summer a little bit, just a little bit, right? Where in version 1.2 we had the main Trailblaze mission, like the climax for the Shenzhou, right? It was short but sweet, as we all know. But it also introduced the Skill Gorge waterscape, which you know that's a beach, that's a beach area. The Skill Gorge waterscape, the area where Danheng like did like the Moses like splitting thing with the ocean. That's a beach, bro. That's a beach. And what are beaches affiliated with? Summer. Okay, that's a summer thing, right? Listen, I love summer. I love summer so much. Like I'm actually like in love with summer. It's my favorite time of year, and I love summer festivities and games. Really love when they do them. Really hate when they don't. But when they do, it's great, right? But yeah, moving on here. This live stream will feature introduction to the characters Firefly and Jade as well as previews of the new main storyline, events, and rewards. Nothing new here. Like I said, Firefly and Jade are coming. The 2.4 jet marketing should be in a couple of hours, if not then tomorrow night. But we all know we get events every patch, right? But I feel like this is the best time for Honkai Star Rail to do a summer event, because version 2.3 is gonna last until the very last day of, or the very end of July, right? Which I don't know what it is about summer, but July is always the best month of summer. So this is literally easily the best time for them to do a summer event. Like there is no perfect 6-week time window than June 17th to July 29th, right? That is, or July 30th. That's literally the perfect time period in my opinion to host a summer event. Maybe even do like a couple summer events in 2.4, something like that could work too. But let me just say, if we don't get any summer festivities, you have no idea how upset I'll be. They have all this summer stuff here, right? Now they don't have like the full-on like beach area, right? Now I think that's because I think this is gonna be a new area in Penacony. Now hear me out. When you think about it, what area in Penacony has the little umbrella here and the whole like plateau here, right? Nowhere in Penacony has this, right? So we don't know what this could be, but this does in fact look like a new area in Penacony, right? You even got like the little like water bubbles, from the bathtub when we first entered Penacony. I actually forgot what they're called, but you get what I mean. Summer festivities in Honkai Star Rail would already be cool enough, but summer festivities combined with Penacony. Hear me out. Okay, hear me out. This might just be the best update Honkai Star Rail's ever done. if they execute this properly and they actually have more Penacony content along with combining Penacony with summer, this could literally rival every single update the game has had so far. There is potential, bro. In my opinion, the best update ever in Honkai Star Rail is 2.0. This could rival 2.0. I'm being so serious. This could actually rival 2.0. But I've already been yapping for long enough. I want to hear what other people have to think. Personally, I'm hella hyped, I have very high expectations, especially because I don't look at leaks. I don't know anything that's coming in version 2.3 other than the characters and what we can speculate here. So I have extremely high expectations. Even more, my expectations are even higher than my expectations for 2.0. That's how big I want this to be. I'm really hoping we get a summer event, man. I'm gonna be so bummed out if we don't. Having a summer themed area would be cool, but like an event would be so much cooler. Whether it's like a regular event, one of the bigger events, kind of like the Galactic Baseball event, the Silver Wolf event 1.1. underground treasure hunt event, something like that, right? That gives like 1,000 stellar jade and a self-modeling resin. Something like that would be really cool. You know, maybe a conventional memoir would be cool too, like one of the events that you can permanently play after the update that it comes out in. Or maybe even just like a like horn or something, you know, or like some small, like a tiny little event. That would be fine, you know, that would be perfectly fine. But that's it for this video. I really want to hear what other people have to think about or what they have to speculate about 2.3. You know, are you hyped for it? Are you not? Personally, this is the most hyped I've ever been for a Honkai Star Rail update. Last year I made my summer prediction for Honkai Star Rail. I got super bummed out when they didn't do a summer event in the game. Super bummed out. But we could actually get one, you know. I'm excited, you know. I'm so looking forward to 2.3. But yeah, that's it. Goodbye.